Hello and welcome back to Zen Woman. Today I wanted to just do a little bit of video on taking in the positive experiences. So we mentioned this in the journaling video about actually taking the time to take in the positive things in our life. Because actually at the moment we don't really do that enough. You know, we're constantly looking around for something, what could hurt us, what could damage us, and this comes, from way back when we needed that to survive. This person is aggressive, they could hurt me. There's a saber-toothed tiger over there. Whatever it is, we needed to look out for that for survival. But now we don't. We don't need to sit down and notice the electric bill every time we sit down and get that same fight or flight response, releasing the cortisol, all the hormone imbalance, all of this tension from something that actually isn't life or death, and noticing it and thinking about it every time isn't changing it. You're just making yourself more stressed about it. So positive experiences are all about actually just changing the neurological pathway. So instead of constantly looking out for something negative because, this could kill me, actually it's not going to kill you. Most of the things, obviously we still need to watch the roads and things like that. But in general, learning to see the positive as opposed to instantly going to negative. Doesn't mean you ignore the negative, but you find the more it becomes habit, the more you will start to take in more and more positive, and you just won't have the time or the energy to see the negative everywhere you go, because there isn't the time if you're sort of seeing the positive stuff all the time. So ways that we can do this, if you need to, if you find it really hard to just remember this stuff throughout your day, you can set a little timer on your phone or put some little post-it notes around the house, and particularly in places where you find yourself being negative, and just write the word positive. And whenever that timer goes off, or whenever you see one of those post-it notes, think about something positive in that moment. And that can be anything that's happening at that moment. For instance, I'm sitting here and this sofa's really comfortable and I like that. Or, maybe it's the sound of the birds outside. Maybe it's the fact that you actually feel quite happy. Maybe because we never stop and actually feel like, how do I feel right now? Am I happy? Oh, I'm grateful to be happy. So maybe it's just taking in that feeling, or feeling loved, or loving someone. Or it can be a past event. Maybe you're remembering something really good, something that's going to happen. You've got a nice dinner tonight, or a holiday to go on, or maybe winning the lottery, or something that's really probably not going to happen, but it's really nice to imagine it anyway. And it still creates that same positive pathway that releases the same happy hormones. So it's really good to really take in these positive moments and start your brain going in that direction. Instead of sitting there and seeing what's wrong, start to see what's right. Start to make the brain go that way. And it doesn't have to be a long time. It can just be 10 seconds, 20 seconds. You can do it for 30 seconds if you want to. And some of the time it is good to do it for 30 seconds and really set that pathway in the brain. So for some of those times, say starting with just a couple of times a day, take in a moment, close the eyes, and really just be with that moment. Feel it sinking into the brain and feel the rewards of that moment, the emotions. How do you feel? And physically, what does it feel like? And mentally, emotionally, spiritually. Does it smell like? What do you see or hear? Or really sort of set this positive feeling with the positive experience. The more we do this, the more we strengthen that neurological pathway, the more apt we are to sit down and feel something positive. Not just sit down and feel the weight of the world on your shoulders. It really does help to create a happier life. And a happier life is more balanced and actually much more healthy. A lot of these illnesses that we get are stress related, or we bring it on ourselves because we're taking on too much and we're taking all this negative energy, and that manifests itself within the body. It's really important to stay positive. So give it a go. Start taking in some positive experiences. You can write them down if you want to, or you can just do this as a little practice throughout your day. And let me know how it goes, or if you have any particular experiences that were really good for you, then just share it on the page. So thank you for watching. I hope this helps and helps you be happier. Bye.